Second story, in loving. Now this is tough love. And this is the story about the braces. And young David was born with a disease that caused his father to have to put heavy braces on his legs each night. The braces were absolutely essential if young David were to ever walk as a normal person. The problem was that the braces were both uncomfortable sleeping and even painful. In order to receive the maximum benefits, the braces had to be screwed on every night, and the tighter the better. Many a night, young David pleaded with his father, "How about just tonight we don't put the braces on? Or if we got to put them on, we don't screw them on very tight." David's father often screwed those braces on through teary eyes, but screw them on he did. And because he did screw them on tightly every night, it was a different kind of tear in his eye when he watched his 13-year-old son walk without help or without a limp at David's bar mitzvah. Is that love? So many times we confuse love with permissiveness. We think if we allow someone to get away with something, we let them do something, we don't screw the braces on. Okay, we really love you, son. Okay, we don't want you to have any pain, so we're not going to screw the braces on. We're not going to do that. Then when he is pushed in a wheelchair at the bar mitzvah, and he turns around and he looks at you and says, "You mean to tell me if you would have screwed the braces on tight, I would have walked?" Well, see, we're all trying to walk, and sometimes it takes love. Sometimes you got to tell somebody to put the phone up, get to work. In coaching, if you love someone, it's the most difficult job in the world because you have to do what's best for them, not what they want to do. You have to do what's best. So many times today, we're so permissive at every level in order to win football games. We don't teach character. We just try to win enough football games to keep a job. That's not love. And then we say, "Oh, we love the kids." You don't love the kids unless you're doing what's best for them. I used to always talk to our coaches, and I would always say this, which drove a lot of our coaches crazy: don't ever be loyal to me. I hear this all the time: "You better be loyal to me. I'm the head coach. You better be loyal to me." I never wanted any assistant coach to ever be loyal to me. If they were loyal to the players, we were never going to have a problem. But if they were loyal to me, we always had a problem, because that meant they weren't doing what was best for the kids. Sometimes the key to loving someone is having them do what they don't want to do. And that's loving someone. And it's called tough love. And that's the toughest thing for some people to do. I always think, and I still think this, you can either be friends with your children and your players when they're young, but if you are friends with them when they're young, be careful. You may not ever be friends with them when they're older. I look back at the coaches that I had, and I had one really great coach. Because once I got old enough to realize I had one coach, Val Renault, that really made me do everything I could to be the best I could be. The others were my friends. I don't need friends. I needed coaches.